hello and welcome to another video. Today's video is a special one because I have been doing some tier lists, some rankings, some wasted potential videos, and today I wanted to take a look at some of my subscribers and other people who comment their list on my videos because they have different opinions to me, and it's always great because these guys or women come in and they leave their comments, and always makes my day when I see this stuff because they don't always agree with me, which is what I love, because then we have a discussion and, you know, I see it from their point of view and they see it from my point of view, and we have this interaction that I love because movie is subjective and we all see it differently, and I thoroughly enjoy our conversations that I have with my subscribers and some people that just cross by and leave comments and that. I love to hear what other people have to say, so I thought, you know what, because they are, you know, they're always supporting me, watching my movies, my videos. So I thought, let's take some time out and I'm going to read out some of their lists and stuff like that and just give them some acknowledgement, because I'm very, very grateful for these people because I love doing this, and to have someone sit there and watch it, even if it's one person or two people, doesn't matter, to have someone there using their own time to get entertainment, to enjoy, to actually listen and, you know, digest what I have to say, and then have enough time and are willing to leave comments. It means so much to me and I'm so grateful for them. So I thought, you know what, why not? Let's just go in and let's acknowledge these people who are supporting me and leaving their comments and giving me their list, because it's completely different to what I put, and it's unique because we all see it differently, and I love the way they explain things and the way they tell it. And yeah, so let's just get right in. So we're going to start off with a person who normally comments on my stuff as well when it comes to this stuff. We're going to start off with the Wasted Potential Part 2 I did of the MCU, and JFighter11. Thank you, JFighter11. You always comment and you always leave some good stuff for me to think. So, as you guys know, you saw what I put down as my Wasted Potential for the heroes. This is JFighter11's list, and he's got Vision at 5, Quicksilver at 4, 3 Captain Marvel, 2 Hank Pym. Honorable mentions, he's got Lady Sif, Falcon, Bruce Banner from Endgame, Shuri, Black Panther, Janet Van Dyne, and Hartley, who is the young kid from Iron Man 3. And then he goes number one, Spider-Man. And look, he has some reasonings for why Spider-Man is number one. I don't agree with it. But, I mean, I listen to him and I can see where he's coming from. He said he thinks Spider-Man is more wasted than Captain Marvel. It's more personal, I admit, because Spider-Man was very close to his heart. I just wanted so much more, and a big part of this is Far From Home. He had a pretty good start in Homecoming, but then he just went downhill for me, and Far From Home was really just a straw that broke the camel's back. So then we had a discussion, and he was basically saying he doesn't like the way that they've just thrown Uncle Ben out of the window, and they've basically, you know, just Iron Man Jr., which I had the problem with the Homecoming as well. I thought Spider-Man was going down the road of Iron Man Jr., but for me, Far From Home really changed that character and made Spider-Man his own. As for Uncle Ben, I thought, you know, we've seen it so many times, they just threw it out in the wind. But I can see his reasonings why he would say that. And to be fair, it's subjective. So what he sees and what I see are two completely different. My opinion, his opinion, they're exactly the same. No one is right, no one is wrong here. And it's great to see. He always comments and I love it. And we had a great discussion. And just to back him up, Spider-Man Unknown also commented on it, saying that he thought Spider-Man was not utilised properly as well. He said he's not a good version of Spider-Man at all because it's disrespectful for what the character stands for, and they turned him to Iron Man Jr., which many Spider-Man fans hate, including me. That's why I didn't like Homecoming or Far From Home. Which is valid as well. I mean, so you've got two of them saying Spider-Man's not utilised. So maybe there is something behind that I'm not getting that these people are seeing. I don't know. I like the Spider-Man character, but it's interesting to see some people think this as well. So don't have goes at them. Encourage it and ask them questions so you can understand where they're coming from, and then try and see it from their view as well. These people see it from my view as well, and I see it from their view. That's why we don't get hostile or anything. We have a back and forth, we discuss what our opinions are, why we think that, and it's awesome to have. We go to the wasted potential, the part 1 I did, and J Fighter 11 comes back, and he also says Hela at 5, which I don't agree with. I thought Hela was a great villain, but it was interesting to hear that he had that. Whiplash at 4, which I can totally understand. Whiplash was totally underutilized as well, so I have no problems with that. Red Skull, he's got at 3, which is what I had as well. 2, Thanos Endgame. Now, I thought to myself, Thanos Endgame, that's a very interesting one. And as he was explaining his reasonings to me for that, I kind of saw it and went, you know what, he's sort of right there. Thanos in Endgame wasn't really a major player, but they didn't really do much. For me, they did in Infinity War, so I didn't have too much of a problem with it, but he made total sense when he was saying this stuff. And then he came with number 1, which I thought was one of the most intriguing. He said Killmonger. I rate Killmonger very, very highly, but this was an interesting take he did. And, I mean, I can see his reasonings why he would say that, and it's awesome that he says that, because it changes my view on it as well. I can see it from his side as well and go, you know what, I can see why he sees that. For me, it's Killmonger's one of the best, but for this particular person, he sees it differently, and that's awesome, and I fucking love it. And I was also talking to the Film Attackers, who you guys should know now, and he disagreed with one of my lists as well. He reckons the Mandarin shouldn't be on there, and he explained to me why and that, and he had some interesting takes as well, and he really, I saw it from his point. I could see, you know what, I could see why some people have that take. It's not wrong. It's not right or wrong. No one's right or wrong. Subjective. But he said that as well. And I thought that was interesting as well, that he had to say that. He thought that. And he doesn't believe Vision and Wanda were unutilized. He thought they were used properly, which I didn't expect either. So you could see that, you could see a trend developing where not everyone's going to agree on everything, and that's the beauty of it. And I mean, what a boring life would it be if we all just agreed? If everyone who subscribed to me and came across my videos just agreed with me, what's the point of me making the video? Because the idea of making the video is so that everyone sees my opinion and goes, whoa, hold on a second. Really? That's your opinion? Here, I'm going to give you mine, and let's have a discussion on why. That's what it's all about. And I find that very, very, very interesting. I did my DC tier list. Spider-Man Unknown, he come out with his, and he did them differently. He gave them like out of 10 as well. So he had 8, Suicide Squad 5 out of 10, which I sort of agree with. Then he had Batman vs Superman 5 out of 10. I actually think Batman vs Superman is worse than that, but that's just my opinion. 6, Man of Steel 6 out of 10. Spider-Man Unknown, come on man, give my Man Steel some love. I love that movie. It's so much my favourite. I reckon it's in the top 5 best comic book films of all time. You gotta give it some love, please, mate. Please. I beg you. One day I'm gonna change everyone's mind on Man of Steel. And it's gonna start with you, Spider-Man Unknown. I'm gonna change your mind about Man of Steel. Mark my words. Then he's got Justice League at 5, 6 out of 10. Birds of Prey, 8 out of 10 at number 4. Aquaman, 8.5 out of 10 at number 3. Wonder Woman, 9 out of 10. And then he's got Shazam at the top, 10 out of 10. I mean, I love Shazam as well. It's up there as my second favourite DC. So Spider-Man Unknown, you just got to give Man of Steel a bit more love, please, mate. Just a bit more love, and then we'll be cool. J Fighter 11 also, he did his tier list for me as well. And he said, Perfection, which I'm going to say is God tier. So he's got Dark Knight and Batman Begins. I love it when someone gives Batman Begins that type of love, because it is one of the best origin stories of all time. I fucking love that film, and it's good to see J Fighter 11 that you are like me and seeing that Batman Begins is up there in the top God tier. Love to see that. Then he's got great Wonder Woman, Dark Knight Rises, Joker. Fair. I would put Joker in God tier. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did, because I think it's the best DC film. Decent, Man of Steel, Batman Returns, and Batman 89. Man of Steel is not decent, J Fighter 11. You need, I mean, after I change Spider-Man Unknown's mind as well, I'm coming for your mind. I'm going to change your mind on Man of Steel, and you're going to bump it up to God tier. I'm telling you that now. Then he's got, oh, okay, alright, Batman vs Superman, Shazam. J Fighter 11. They put Batman vs Superman in the same sentence as Shazam. I really do not like Batman vs Superman, but if you do, that's awesome, bro. Bad. Aquaman, Justice League, Superman Returns. Aquaman bad. That's interesting. That is interesting. I mean, some people didn't like it. That's subjective. Garbage. Batman vs Robin. Yes. Green Lantern. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I don't think it's as bad. I think because Ryan Reynolds is just so charismatic as him. I just think he can carry a film. Suicide Squad, Batman Forever. I mean, yeah, Batman Forever, I don't think it's that bad, but I can see why. Hey, he hasn't seen Birds of Prey or Catwoman. And I tell you what, mate, you're a lucky man for not seeing Catwoman. I can tell you that now. Very lucky man. And as you can see, there's a trend. These two are the most popular guys that, or women, if you are. I don't know if you're men or women, but these people are like, you know, they're the two that always comment, and I love the way they say it. So Spider-Man Unknown on my MCU tier list. This one could be, because I had some ones that most people wouldn't have up there, and this was an interesting list. He goes, he hasn't seen Thor 2 or Winter Soldier. Spider-Man Unknown, you need to see Winter Soldier. You have to. If you haven't seen it yet, this weekend, you go and you watch Winter Soldier, and then you let me know. You let me know what your thoughts are on Winter Soldier, because it is really, really, really good. It is top tier MCU. As for Thor 2, I would say watch it. You may like it, and you may not. But I would have a look at it. Alright, so here goes, 21. Captain Marvel. I don't think Captain Marvel's that bad, but I see a lot of people have Captain Marvel last. I can see where they're coming from, though. Then he's got Spider-Man Homecoming in 20. Far From Home, 19. Spider-Man Unknown. I know you don't like it, but you got to give Far From Home a little bit more love. That's after Man of Steel. That's the next one I'm changing your mind on. And then he's got Iron Man 2, Thor, Iron Man 3, Doctor Strange, Age of Ultron, Black Panther, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain America the First Avenger, Thor Ragnarok, Ant-Man, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk. I've never seen someone have Incredible Hulk that high. So that's a unique decision. And that's pretty cool. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2 at 5. I really don't like that. I think that's in the bottom tier, but subjective, because Film Attackers, he will agree with you having it up there above the first one as well. He will totally agree with you. Trust me, we've had some debates about that one as well. Civil War at 4, Avengers Infinity War at 3, The Avengers 2, and Avengers Endgame. Not surprised Endgame's at the top. Most people have put Endgame at the top. I mean, can't argue with it. It's one of the best. It is like one of the most comic book films. So that last hour is the best hour of any fucking film I've ever seen, eh? It's so good. Then we got J Fighter, 11. He comes in. And he does his tier ranking as well. So he goes Perfection, Avengers, Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers Infinity War, Iron Man 3. That's a very interesting that you... Excuse me. That's very interesting, J Fighter 11, that you have Iron Man 3 up in Perfection. That's very interesting. I don't have it that high. I have it down the bottom as bottom, but that's interesting. That's like the Incredible Hulk one. That's up there as well. Great. Thor Ragnarok, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The Film Attackers would fucking love you guys, because you're giving it love. Why do you give his films loves, but you don't give my films love? Come on, guys. What are you doing? You're all hating on Man of Steel and Far From Home, but you're loving Guardians too. Film Attackers, if you watch this video, mate, these two, they're on your side, buddy. They're on your side. Maybe I've just got to rewatch them and for like the 700th time and try and, you know, warp my mind to change my opinions. It's never going to fucking happen. Never. Never going to happen. Good. Spider-Man Homecoming, Doctor Strange, Age of Ultron, and the first Captain America, the First Avenger. Okay / disappointing. Avengers Endgame. Interesting. That's very interesting. Captain America Civil War, Ant-Man, Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, Thor: The Dark World. Wow. J-Fighter 11, you really stunned me today. Really stunned me. Bad, Spider-Man Far From Home, Thor, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. I mean, wow. That's very interesting. I mean, and then we had a discussion about it, but whew, some interesting things there. If you guys want to see, the Film Attackers has done some tier lists on these as well, so you can go check his out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description if you want to check out his stuff as well. He's got very unique taste compared to me. Like we're very different on many movies, and that's awesome, and that's what I want. So you can check his channel out as well if you want to see his opinions as well. And I believe J-Fighter 11, he has a channel as well, and he does some stuff like this as well. So if you want to check out his stuff, make sure I'll leave a link in the description as well, and you can go check his stuff out as well. So yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to those guys who always comment on the videos and always give me their opinions on the list as well. And you know what? I'm thinking about doing something like this every month where I get them. So if you guys want to be in it, make sure you leave me your comments, leave me your opinions, and I would love to hear everyone's opinions. Even if you disagree with me, I'm not going to block you, I'm not going to go off at you, I'm not going to do anything like that. If you disagree with me, that's great, because then that means me and you can have a discussion. As long as we don't get hostile with each other, which I'm not going to get hostile with because it's subjective. As long as you guys don't get hostile with me, we'll be cool. And we can have like the best conversation. It'll be so fun. It'll be awesome. So yeah. So let me make sure you let me know in the comments your opinion and stuff like that. It's gonna be more wasted potential. I'm gonna try and do. What I'm thinking is a 1 or 2 videos of wasted potential every week for you guys. I've got some down. I've got my Star Wars ones down. I've got DCEU. I've got some Dragon Ball ones as well. Let me know some other franchises that you think maybe a Transformers one would be good. I might do a Transformers one as well. So let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know. What are some wasted potentials franchises that you want to see that I can dive into, get some characters, and give you guys some reasoning or bullshit my way to let you guys know why I think they're wasted potential. I would love to hear. Make sure you give us a like, thumbs up, which is the same thing, you fucking moron. Gosh, it's late. It's late. I just finished watching Extraction, and it is 11 PM, so now I've got editing to do. Yeah, so give us a subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you again. It means so much to me, and I love doing this, and it's awesome. So, I don't know why I did Wakanda, but hey, we'll roll it. Wakanda for life. Peace out. See you guys later.